Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Episode 3 of this Survival World series. Off camera, I collected some seeds. Didn't really take too long, obviously. Um, just gonna continue. We're gonna make a little farm here for wheats. We'll do it right here. Like that. Get some water. That, dude, you gotta like get out of my stuff, man. I'll take you on adventures, but you're kind of getting in the way right now. Sorry, buddy. I don't know if you can see the performance overlay. You probably can't. Um, NVIDIA might block it out. But so my computer had some issues when I first bought it. I bought this computer last October, and I got a pretty good deal on it. I got it for $1,200 with a 3070, 11th Gen i7, 500 gig SSD, and 16 gigs of RAM. I upgraded to 24 gigs of RAM, and I have a secondary 1 terabyte SSD. So that was like $200, not even $200. It's like a $150 upgrade. Not even, actually. I think it was a $100 upgrade. The SSD was a 50, 60 bucks, and the RAM was also about the same. Anyways, so I don't know if you can see this performance overlay, but there for a little while I had some issues with performance, and I did a lot of research, a ton of testing, months of testing actually, because it really masked itself and made itself look like thermal throttling. However, once I tested thoroughly enough, I realized that it wasn't thermal throttling because it looked like it would throttle at 75 degrees Celsius, which I thought was a little cool. That's not very hot. And indeed, with Linux, Linux operating system, you can see what the thermal throttle threshold is. And for this GPU, it is 97 degrees Celsius. Now that is a number that makes more sense. So I ended up sending it in to Gigabyte for an RMA, and I was just praying and hoping that the techs there were smart enough to not just say, hey, this is thermal throttling, this is just some petty ass guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But they did. They didn't tell me what they repaired. They just said bad component, and it repaired. And I haven't really had that issue since. But doing all this research, I learned a little bit about NVIDIA's new AI system. And I know you probably can't see this. If you can, cool. But right now my GPU is running at 27 watts. It's a 130 watt GPU. It's only using 27 watts, and I'm getting anywhere from 160 to 180 FPS right now. Now, the interesting part about that is, look at me, see, I'm not even like paying attention to what I'm doing. The interesting part about that is that the AI is saying, hey, you're getting like 150 FPS. Cool. You're on a laptop, so I'm going to not allow you to use full power to save battery life, so that, yeah, it's just trying to conserve battery life. So the AI is limiting my FPS in sake of battery life. So I'm getting like, yeah, right now 198 FPS, 30 watts. So if you up this to 130 watts, I'd probably be rocking 600, 700, maybe even 800 FPS right now. Now desktops don't have this because they're always plugged in. They don't have this issue. Now my laptop is plugged in right now, which is why I kind of have a pet peeve with this because it shouldn't be trying to conserve itself. And I've fiddled with it a lot, and I can't get it to um, do that, which is fine. It's like I get it. Sometimes we're like, oh, all we care about is FPS, blah 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 blah, numbers, numbers, which is honestly dumb. Like you're getting what you need, right? Whatever. But it's just something interesting that I realized because I can turn ray tracing on right now, and it will actually use full GPU power at like 125, 130 watts, and I'll get over 100 FPS with ray tracing on. And it will actually use the whole thing because the system's like, hey, you're doing ray tracing, let's, get all these cores going. So anyways, little tech spiel for you, right? Um, some of you guys may not be that techy, whatnot. The more you learn, the more you know. Yeah, I literally just like ran around in circles for like 10 minutes blabbering about that. How just ridiculous is that? How do you make fence? Is it like this? No, it's a fence gate. Well, we do need one of those. Well, we do two of those actually. Just wasted all my stuff in the sticks. So we'll do that, we'll do this, and we'll do this. So make some fences. Cool. We're gonna make a little pen for cows so we can start breeding them up here. So let's put them. Oh, right here's a good spot as any, right? 2, 3, 4. Put our vent skids right there. Nothing too fancy. Cool. That's our pen. We're gonna need some wheats. So we need to let those grow. If you watched my first video, I set my simulation distance to 8 chunks. I feel like that's a pretty round number. I mean, obviously this is Windows 10, so it's not like it's going to hurt your performance that bad to probably push it to 12, which I believe is max. On Java Edition, that will hurt your performance quite a bit, just because it's a slower, slower code. C++ is considerably faster. Let's clear these trees out. And yeah, we'll probably try to find some caves. That cave I went into yesterday, last episode, well, 2 episodes ago, because this is episode 3. That cave had a little bit of extra stuff in there, places I didn't explore. So I think I'm going to go back in there. I'm not going to go too deep because there is a deep dark down there, and I just don't feel like tackling that right now. The deep dark seriously stresses me out pretty hardcore. Even though technically it's probably better to go into the deep dark before you have stuff, because, if he catches you, no matter what armor you wear, you're going to die regardless, right? So, like, I did that on one of my servers. I kind of just went in there with iron armor, basically, and looted the chest and got a couple of diamond tools that way. If you go in there, you can get some of the wool that's around you and use that to get around. But it was freaking terrifying, man. It was my first experience in the deep dark, and I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've played this game and legitimately been like terrified to do anything in this game, which is great. I mean, it's been so long since, when I first started playing this game. I once created a world, and I heard skeletons clanking underground, and I literally deleted the world because I was so scared and recreated a new one. Like, isn't that stupid? Like, but it's like, I barely played this game then, and everything was so surreal and it was so scary. And yeah, man, I did that a couple of times actually. And it just looking back, I'm just like mind blown by it. I'm like, wow, why would I do that? Now I play this game, it's like I'm scared of nothing. Like, nothing makes me flinch. Okay, take that back. The Wither makes me flinch on Bedrock. He is no joke on Bedrock. That's for sure. We've had some struggles on survival servers in the past with the Wither. Fought him in the end, he got loose, we died a ton of times trying to kill it. And then the world got bugged, and we had Wither skulls flying through the air for the end of time, shooting people out of the sky with Elytra. So that was fun. Yeah. So Deep Dark and the Wither. Those are definitely my top fear factors for sure. Anyways, I'm just gonna kind of go on a mining session here. As you know, mining session's kind of boring. I'll kind of skip through some of the boring stuff. If anything cool happens, I'll obviously turn the camera back on. But yeah, so just yep, let's do this. Another thing that I find a little annoying about Bedrock is shields. You have to shift to use the shield in Bedrock. I know that's because of touchscreen compatibility and whatnot. They released new controls for mobile, so hopefully this changes to right click like Java. But it is kind of annoying to say the least. And also, I believe in multiplayer, like the shield doesn't render properly to other players, which is kind of annoying. These are these pet peeves that kind of bother you with game differences. Let's knock this creeper off. I'm also gonna say that creepers definitely get me. I can't tell you how many times a creeper snuck up on me, and on hard Minecraft, like hard mode. Dude, they'll one-shot you in iron armor. It is no joke. Literally no joke. Oh, hello, sir. Nice. Oh, knockback. I wonder, do shields have knockback in Java? I'm not sure. Maybe if anybody's watching this video, you could let me know. I don't really feel like testing, because normally I would just, you know, go do that myself. But it is what it is. If you see me not grabbing iron, it's because, like I said, once I get fortune, I'll kind of come back through all these caves and I'll grab whatever iron is left. I'm not the biggest fan of iron farms. I think they're kind of overpowered. I'd much rather find a mega iron vein and use that. However, I feel like if I get more in the redstone and I'm needing a hell of a lot more hoppers, I probably won't say that. So, yeah. I'm sure at that point I'm definitely going to want to make an iron farm because, you know, a stack of hoppers is 5 stacks of iron, which is quite a bit for sure. Really need to get the deep slate level here and see if we can nab some diamonds. Only at 28. This is not going down like I would hope. Let's grab this gold before we go down there. Ah, once again, I forgot to set a timer. Come on, man. I need to remember. I wonder how many episodes it's gonna take of me recording this to, like, finally get good, you know? Like, get a hang of recording videos. Well, this better not be a dead end. If I'm walking all the way down here, I do not want it to be a dead end. I'm tired of lapis. That might be okay. Maybe. Oh, look, deep slate already. Look at that. We're -2 and we got deep slate. Or, deep slate. Frickin' skulk. Dude, I hate it, man. My heart's already racing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chunkbase, but it's a website where you can enter in your seed and you can see where biomes are, where spawners are. I mean, it's a really in-depth map of what is like spawned in the world. You can see where ancient cities are and stuff. I have used it before. However, I swore I'm not going to use it with this world. I want this world to all be fresh. I don't know what I'm getting into. You know, kind of keep it real. However, I am fairly certain there is an ancient city right below me. I'm almost 100% sure. Especially since we're -1 right now, and we have Skulk over here. That definitely means there's probably enough room for an ancient city, which is good. Like I said, making a research facility. I think, is this an iron vein? That might be. Dude, I hate the deep dark so much. Look how spooky that is. Like, I don't even know, like, if there's a skulk sensor and, like, a skulk catalyst and one of these little things, can it spawn the Warden? I don't even know. Like, honestly. Like, should I be terrified right now if there's a skulk sensor hiding somewhere? Like, I don't even know. Okay, here's zombies. That's a good sign. That means that this isn't entirely deep dark, right? Really don't want to deal with deep dark right now, man. Yeah, dude, if this was an... If this is an iron vein, That would be... There he is. That would be so perfect. Look, there's iron there too. Yeah, dude, if this was an iron vein, that'd be perfect. Have that right underneath our house. Oh my god, it might be. That'd be phenomenal. However, having the deep dark surrounding it would be freaking annoying. Because you never know what's going to be lurking back in there. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to tell. There's some. Yep, there's one right there. Look at that. So I don't know if this triggers, if it could possibly spawn the Warden here. I'm not sure. Nor do I feel like finding out right now. Honestly, I'm surprised that hasn't got set off. There it is. Bruh. Oh, see, I'm freaking out already. Oh, I'm freaking out right now, dude. Holy crap! Bruh, don't do this to me right now. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm so scared. Dude, it did go off. Now he can't walk through. Oh my god, dude, my freaking heart is going insane right now. I know you guys probably can't see, and for that I am sorry. I'll try to light it up for you guys, but that is freaking terrifying. Oh my god, I hate it, dude. I freaking hate it. And literally, like, that didn't make any noise. Like, I set that thing off multiple times apparently, because I'm pretty sure once you get that darkness effect, like, that's it. Like, the Warden spawns. So that's... Yeah, don't try to scare me with that cave noise crap. I think audio's messed up in this version of the game. Like, honestly. Because, like... It's like every time I shift, it's like... The audio, like, stops. I think it's been over a minute, so we should have despawned by now. Oh, dude, screw that, man. Oh my god, I almost just want to mine in a different area, I'm gonna be honest with you. That deep dark is just, the Warden is, I don't want to deal with it. It's like I don't even have stuff to lose right now. Like, what am I gonna lose, 25 pieces of iron and 3 iron pickaxes? Like, what's so bad about that? I don't know, the Warden just scares me to death. Scares the hell out of me, man. It's dumb, I know, but hey, you know what? It makes you feel alive. It is what it is, right? Holy crap. Just get me out of here, man. It's funny, I was over here, I was like, oh yeah, can it spawn in these little patches? Hell yes it can. Hell yes, because a skulk shrieker cannot give you blindness. Only the warden can, I think. So, yeah, screw that. I think there's a strategy where like you use Elytra and like if you spawn him, you just fly as far away as you can, and he just can't catch up to you. Which in a way, that's kind of what I did. I mean, I mined into the wall and just kept going. And since he can't walk through walls, you know, you're bound to, you know, get away from him. But that's kind of cheesy, you know. Do I really want to play like that? Do I want to be like that? You know, I'm already clearly a pansy, you know. I'm just running for my life already. I don't know, man. Anyways, we're going to call that episode 3. Me being a pansy about the deep dark. So, yeah. No thank you. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.